I guess my most memorable call in Sentosa was one that I had to rescue a monkey that was trapped in a lift chamber.
Wait, a monkey?
Yeah, it was a monkey.
How did it get in?
So I'm not sure if you know, or maybe you could like cut and superimpose a picture of
Of
Fort
a monkey?
Siloso Skywalk.
Oh, okay.
Not of the monkey,
Okay.
or of a monkey, but basically
Fort Siloso Skywalk, right?
Fort Siloso Skywalk has a open lift chamber. So it's
Okay.
like those bubble lifts that you see in a mall.
Oh, okay, right, yeah.
So the lift itself will move up and down,
Yes.
but then the chamber is totally open.
Right, it's just like
And it's
the
part
metal
of the-
beams kind
yeah,
of
it's
thing.
just like 3 metal struts, I believe.
Yeah.
And then basically those function as rails, and then the lifts can go up and down. So it's also right next to the Fort Siloso Nature Trail, which has wild macaques,
Okay.
long-tailed macaques. I only know this because the vet from Acres told me that it was a long-tailed macaque.
Right.
Yeah. So basically, what had happened was that a monkey had climbed or hopped on into one of the lift chambers. And I'll tell you why later, and it's really sad.
Okay.
But basically, there were 4 people inside, 4 tourists. I think they were from Spain, if I'm not mistaken. I vaguely recall they were from Spain. We responded to a lift rescue, right? But unbeknownst to us, it was actually because of said monkey. And what had happened was that the lift was stuck. Like half the lift was stuck at the last floor's landing. So there's only 2 floors in Fort Siloso. So level 1, which is the ground floor that you get on, and then where you get off is level 2.
Okay.
But it's actually 14 stories up. So it's really, really high. It's a pain to climb up lah. So we
Yes.
had to climb up, right?
Right.
So I had to go up, assess the situation, and I had to tell my guys. And we only had one DO pump turn out, which is the main duty officer pump turning out.
Yep.
So I had to tell my guys, okay, get so and so equipment, this and that. And we managed to get the guys out very quickly. So I think time elapsed was only about 20 minutes from arrival to extrication of the 4 casualties.
Alright.
And then we realized that the lift had been stuck because there was a monkey inside. And the only way to get the monkey down was to get Acres to help because we don't have sedation. We don't have any form of getting these monkeys up.
Alright.
So what had happened was that we had to wait for Acres to come down. We had to wait for the vet to administer a dosage that would knock the monkey out.
Sedate the monkey.
Yeah, sedate the monkey. And then we had to work with one of the Acres rescuers, which just so happened to also be an ex-SCDF staff. So thank you for your service if you're listening. So himself, myself, and my DRC who had come down just to assist me in the call because I had a pump full of NSFs and I was the only one in the lift chamber before my DRC came. It was quite scary because the ladder that I pitched shifted. And that was really scary because if it shifts and it falls, that's it for me,
yeah,
right?
you're
Because
just
it's
there.
just a 14-story sheer drop off.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing for me to hold on to. I mean, I was in a fall arrest system harness and everything like that, so I was pretty safe. But you know, it's still scary. Yeah. So the reason why the monkey had gotten stuck, and I guess I can go a little bit more graphic with the details, but the monkey's right arm was totally wrenched off. So it was like
Oh.
twisted off, and then
Yeah.
like it was just like a socket that was there.
Wow.
So the bones were jutting out. There was quite a lot of blood, but a lot of it had dried up already. There was a lot of pee as well. So I think through shock, the monkey had started defecating itself and also urinating itself.
Yeah.
And the whole reason why, and we only found out once we got the monkey down, was because it was pregnant and it was trying to look for a nice, quiet place for it to give birth.
Oh man.
Yeah, so unfortunately, even though we managed to rescue it and bring it down,
Yeah.
because it's a wild macaque,
Yeah.
and the damage it sustained was too severe, and the fact that it was also pregnant,
Yeah.
Acres had decided to put it down for the better, because you can't really rehabilitate.
Yeah. Without one arm, it's very hard for it to.
Yeah,
survive,
you
right?
can't really release it back into the wild, and
Yeah.
there's a lot of factors as well. So yeah, that's
Oh man.
that's my most memorable call.
Yeah. But that's such a sad story though.
It is. It's sort of sad.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really sad. Yeah.